Hey everyone, Al here for an episode of Kicker Clutch. Today is a year.
You gotta keep that in now.
Yep.
Hey everyone, Al here for an episode of Kicker Clutch. Today is a European time zone edition. I am joined by my friends Kernkob.
Hi.
Lighter.
Hey.
Nathwalt.
Hello.
Toast.
Hello.
And PoopSheriff.
Howdy.
Up next is ZSL 45 by ionjig. I don't think that last level needed any signage anymore.
No.
Everything was like pretty direct.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a train?
I think so.
Yeah,
Sounds
there's
like
a
it.
train.
There's no AFK.
Okay, there's a fan there.
So I did do much judging this time. So I've played this. There were actually a pretty large amount of good maps. Or at least solid maps. I do think this is probably not getting in. I don't know. It really depends on what other people think though.
I can tell you this, I'm not a huge fan of the off-road wheels on the pavement at the beginning.
Yeah, that's... It's kind of awful. So just... If you're ever using off-road wheels, please use surfaces that have less traction. Because they have more traction.
Well, I overjumped the jump right before checkpoint 9 pretty easily.
I'm landing at the checkpoint, on checkpoint 4 as well.
I don't get why there's an off-road CP combo. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I think it's like checkpoint 2 or something. You already have off-road wheels, so it should just be a normal checkpoint.
It could be if there's a glider
Oh, if
somewhere.
they try skipping or something.
I don't know.
Is there a fan under the gap around checkpoint 6? That was weird. I think I saw something.
There is a fan on the S-bends after checkpoint 6. But I don't know if that's what you're talking
I think
about.
I think there's one in the gap.
Oh boy.
That jump's really easy to overjump at the end.
Oh yeah. There's a few
I'm
jumps
like
that are...
I'm landing like way in the corner.
Yeah, this first drop down before CP4, you overshoot pretty easily. Let's see. You overshoot that. You don't really overshoot the next jump if you overshot the first one, but you do overshoot that one. The next one, I don't think you do. The little bridge jump.
It's so easy to screech your tires with the off-road wheels on
Yeah.
the tarmac.
Yeah, and this...
It really rewards soft steering in those sections.
I would, it's too late, even like today, but I would change this plank on the train jump to another lower grip surface like sand, so you can actually steer on it, because it's an uphill turn and it's lower grip because it's off-road wheels.
There's that train jump. There's hidden slowsters in the ground, which is a big
There it
problem.
is. Oh, great.
Wait, where?
And I hit a pedestrian.
Like, I'm not sure if those soldiers are really necessary. It should have been just left to be managed by the players. And if they are necessary, you should always make them visible.
And okay, the final jump that you overshoot is the last one where you land mid-turn, which is very bad. It's a horrible landing because you start landing uphill the further you jump.
Yeah.
Why is there a death block in the water?
I'm not really sure. I feel like if you fall down there, you're gonna not finish anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's the slowsters causing it, but I'm getting this super weird bounce before that train jump.
Whereabouts?
Like right in the middle of the turn before the jump.
Isn't
There's
as
a
cheap
sausage.
to track, one of them turns upwards. Yeah. The road that you land on.
Oh, it is a gap. It
yeah.
is a gap. It is a gap. Yeah, so that, I mean, that should have been a flat intersection there. You shouldn't be dipping down right before a jump like that. The transition where the there's the fork and the tree is a little awkward, but it's manageable. But what am I doing here?
It kind of feels like a little unnecessarily confusing. Like, why would there be a alt path when you could just have a turn?
Yeah. I mean, there's really only one reasonable way to go there.
If you didn't have that, if you didn't have that branch off, then it would be the same line. It would be take it as inside as possible, but without this random bump, essentially.
You can land on the grass where that's to the right of where the slowster is in a wall ride. Not sure if you'll be able to jump into the next section though. Seems like something Cam would do.
Is it like land on the railing, skater die type?
You
Or
don't
is that
even
gonna
need to
be
land on the
closer?
railing. You can land on the grass. There's enough room there.
On the left or the right?
On the right. Well, it turns to the right.
Oh.
I really don't like that little bunny hop in the middle of a turn before checkpoint 4. I just
Oh,
ruined my
there is a
run.
secret lighter.
Yeah, it's really rough having that hop there.
Yeah, because either I clip the wall or I'm going too wide and hitting the wall again, and it's not polished.
Weird time, Kern.
Apparently, Maki actually won a tie the other day.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but there's a lot wrong with it.
Yeah.
Going based off of the fact, would I want to play it in the lobby again? Probably not. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of frustrating parts for me.
I think that hop before the tree and jump was a deal breaker for me.
Yeah. It feels like it plays best when you play it bad.
I think it's a kick for me with you got the hidden slowsters, you got that turn in the middle of a landing towards the end, which was definitely devastating to a couple of my runs because I got like a slight like RNG like bounce like in that turn. I wasn't able to. I mean, I probably should have used some brakes or something. Maybe I don't know. Like that probably would not have been good. I'm not really sure what the right thing to do there was, but the intersection with the hop like sold the kick for me really, just because it messed up my line and killed a lot of speed before that jump a couple of times. And there's no I think there's plenty of pieces where that should have been able to be pulled off with a flat turn without that issue. So the lobby doesn't agree with us. Some of them do, but lobby says it's a clutch. We have 13 clutches, 6 kicks. Congratulations, ionjig. It is a clutch.
If you enjoyed today's episodes of Kicker Clutch, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all on the next time. Bye-bye! Yeah, beep!